2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Not a bad line, this. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
From around 180 yards out. Oh, right by the hole. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Let's return to live play now.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Putting for birdie. This one started out on a good line.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Well played, mate. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
know they had this power. Great drive.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. A 7-footer right here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Yep, tracking well.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 5 under.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Playing from around 150 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the 9 iron, I think.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looking for another birdie here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. Oh, he'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Sitting at -1. Needs this one to kick right. That was a beauty. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Here we are in front of a par 3. Going with the 8 iron here. Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And in it goes for the par.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 4 victories so far this season. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently a shot off the lead.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Yeah, that one will play.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And back to the course with the live action.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first.
Hey, that's a chance. He finds himself in a share of the lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins, all winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
That is one of the best shots you will see.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that's a bonus.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Putting for birdie here.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Leading by a couple after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Well played. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, almost went in. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. 16 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here. falling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
Currently leading by 2.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, wow, the rarest of birds, an albatross.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holing out from that distance. What a shot!
He's currently sitting in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Finally got to see me in Albatross, Luke, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this player does on this next hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That should find the surface. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par here.
The putt drops and it's 14 under par heading down the stretch.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Setting up now on a par 4.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That chip in for Eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And it's time to recap that play.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well played.
This Tour player is just streets ahead now.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the hybrid. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
What a fantastic win this week, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. A hard-earned, hard-fought, but well-deserved win.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.